Everything starts with how you see your salary. For most people, a salary is just a number in their bank account, something limited that defines how far they can go financially. But what if you changed that perspective? Imagine for a moment that your salary is not the end, but the beginning of something bigger. Just as a bricklayer receives bricks and transforms them into a house, you too can turn your salary into a solid foundation to build something much greater over time. The secret lies in understanding that your salary is not a financial ceiling that limits your dreams, but rather raw material, a powerful tool that can be shaped and used to create new opportunities. This mindset shift is fundamental. Instead of seeing your salary as a fixed amount to be consumed month after month, you begin to see it as an investment in your future. Every cent that enters your account can be used strategically, whether to learn something new or to generate more wealth. When you start thinking this way, you begin making financial decisions that go beyond day-to-day survival and focus on building a more solid and secure financial future. The mindset of someone who sees their salary as a foundation and not a limit is the key to breaking free from financial constraints and reaching a higher level of prosperity. One of the biggest challenges in personal finance is dealing with increasing expenses as your income grows. When many people receive a raise or promotion, they tend to increase their spending proportionally. New purchases, more expensive dinners, trips, and luxury items start to feel necessary. However, the secret to building wealth is not giving in to that temptation. The problem isn't how much you earn, but how much you spend. An inflated lifestyle is a silent poison that eats away at your ability to invest and grow financially. Instead of increasing your spending when your salary goes up, the smarter strategy is to maintain your standard of living or even reduce some expenses. This allows you to redirect the difference between what you earn and what you spend into investments that will bring consistent returns in the future. Think of it as a journey. Imagine you're climbing a financial mountain. With each step, you go higher, but at the same time, you need to make sure your backpack doesn't get heavier than necessary. The more you spend, the harder it becomes to keep climbing because you'll be weighed down. Living below your means doesn't mean deprivation. It means making sure that most of what you earn is used wisely to help you reach a higher and more sustainable financial peak. Now, with the right mindset and a strategy for financial growth in place, it's time to start managing your expenses in an organized and effective way. Having a clear and well-divided budget is one of the keys to achieving financial freedom. For that, the 50-30-20 rule is an excellent tool to begin with. First, allocate 50% of your income to basic needs. This includes food, housing, transportation, and other essential costs for your daily life. These are items that cannot be avoided and are fundamental to your well-being and daily functioning. When you have clarity about what counts as a necessity, it becomes easier to distinguish what's essential and what can be adjusted or cut back. Next, 30% of your income should go toward leisure and personal comfort. This might include travel, entertainment, hobbies, and other activities that enrich your life and provide quality of life. But the key here is to make sure those expenses don't get out of control. Remember, the goal is to balance pleasure and responsibility. You can enjoy life without compromising your financial future. Finally, 20% of your salary should be dedicated to financial growth through savings or investments. This may include contributions to emergency funds, financial market investments, or even education and skills development. The important thing is to consistently allocate a portion of your income to something that will generate returns in the future, building a solid foundation for financial independence. You can adjust these percentages based on your reality, but the essential thing is to have a clear breakdown of how you spend your money in each area of life. By following this structure, You create financial discipline that not only allows you to live well today, but also ensures you're investing in your future. One of the most powerful habits for achieving financial freedom is the concept of paying yourself first. This means that before spending on bills, commitments, or anything else, the first person you should pay is yourself. It might sound strange, but this practice is essential for building wealth. Automating the pay yourself first process is a powerful strategy. As soon as your paycheck hits your account, the first thing you should do is set aside a portion for your savings and investments. This should be done before any other expense. Start with something simple, like 10% of your income, or even 5% if you're just beginning. The key is to build the habit and stay consistent. Over time, as you get used to this habit, you can increase the percentage. The main point is that by paying yourself first, you are creating a financial reserve for your future. This practice helps you avoid the temptation to spend your entire salary on immediate wants and ensures that you're always building a fund for emergencies, retirement, or new investments. In the long run, this small adjustment becomes a major financial advantage. It's a way to guarantee that you're always putting your future first, even before your current bills. Over time, it creates a positive cycle where your money works for you and you begin to feel more secure and in control of your financial life. Debt can be one of the biggest obstacles to building wealth. It not only consumes a significant part of your income, but it also has the power to jeopardize your financial future. The secret to achieving financial freedom is avoiding unnecessary debt, especially the kind that adds no real value to your life and only keeps you trapped in a cycle of financial dependence. Many people fall into the trap of using credit for impulsive purchases, a new gadget, trendy clothes, or even a last-minute trip. While these things may seem attractive in the moment, they're not investments. They generate no return and often end up becoming a long-term financial burden. Long installments and high interest rates can turn a simple purchase into a heavy load. The best way to avoid falling into this cycle is to evaluate all debts carefully. Ask yourself, will this debt help me achieve my financial goals, or will it trap me in a cycle of consumption? The only debts worth considering are those that offer a clear and positive return, like a loan for education that will qualify you for a better job, or a mortgage on a property that will truly appreciate in value over time. Remember, debt itself is not the problem, but how you use it. When used strategically and with planning, debt can be a useful tool. However, when used to buy things you don't need, it only delays your progress. Avoid unnecessary debt and start building a healthy financial life where credit is not a burden, but a tool to help you reach your goals. Having control over your finances is essential, but it's not enough to achieve true financial freedom. One of the most effective strategies to accelerate your financial growth is to increase your income. There are many ways to do this, and the key is to look for opportunities that align with your interests, skills, and the time you have available. First, invest in education and skill development. The more skills you acquire, the more valuable you become in the job market. This might mean seeking additional qualifications, learning new tools, or even specializing in areas that are in high demand. By doing this, you make yourself indispensable to your employer, increasing your chances of getting a promotion or a raise. Additionally, specialized skills often allow you to earn more, either within your current field or by expanding into new ones. Another way to increase your income is by negotiating a raise or promotion at your current job. Many people miss out on the raise they deserve simply because they're afraid of rejection or don't know how to make their case. The key here is preparation. Research salaries in your field, maintain a clear record of your accomplishments, and demonstrate the value you bring to the company. Often, the simple act of asking can be the difference between financial stagnation and career advancement. If you're looking for more flexibility, consider finding extra sources of income. Nowadays, with the internet, there are countless opportunities to earn money on the side. Freelancers, consultants, and digital entrepreneurs are in high demand, allowing you to use your knowledge and talents to generate additional income. It can be something simple, like offering writing, design, or programming services, or even selling digital products. Starting your own business is also an option. Launching a small business, online or physical, may seem challenging, but with planning and dedication, it can be an excellent way to increase your income and reach financial freedom. The important thing is to start small with a solid plan and grow gradually, reinvesting your profits to expand your business. Remember, increasing your income is just as important as controlling your expenses. The more income streams you have, the faster you can reach your financial goals. In addition to the strategies already mentioned, a key aspect of achieving financial success is developing a long-term mindset. Many people focus on immediate gain, seeking instant gratification and quick results. However, building a solid foundation for the future requires patience, discipline, and strategic vision. Think of your money like a plant that takes time to grow. Wealth accumulation doesn't happen overnight. It requires consistency and smart decisions that may not show immediate results, but will lead to significant growth over time. Always keep your long-term financial goals in mind, whether it's buying a house, securing retirement, or providing a comfortable future for your family. For that, it's essential to stay focused on what really matters and avoid falling into the trap of immediate consumption. When you focus on the long term, you begin to see each financial step not as an isolated task, but as part of a larger plan. Every small investment, every dollar saved, every skill learned is an investment in your future. The secret is patience and consistency. Over time, you'll reap the rewards of your smart decisions. One of the keys to achieving true financial security is diversifying your investments. Putting all your money into one type of asset can be risky as you become vulnerable to market fluctuations and unexpected events. Diversifying helps you spread your risk and increases your chances of stable returns over time. Diversifying doesn't just mean investing in different asset types like stocks or real estate. It also means considering various income-generating methods. In addition to traditional financial investments like stocks and bonds, you can explore alternative investments such as rental properties, your own business, or even investing in education, which will yield returns throughout your life. By building a diversified portfolio, you create a safety net against economic crises or unforeseen situations. For example, if the stock market drops, you might have stable income from real estate or a business to help offset losses. The goal is to create a portfolio that fits your risk profile, but is strong enough to ensure prosperity even in hard times. Diversification also means staying open to new investment opportunities. Technology, for example, has opened the door to new forms of investing, such as cryptocurrencies, startup crowdfunding, and even sustainable investments. Staying informed and open to these options is a smart way to strengthen your long-term financial position. A commonly overlooked aspect in wealth building is the power of networking and connections. While many people focus only on increasing income and investing, it's important to remember that financial success is also closely tied to the people you connect with and the opportunities that arise from those relationships. Networking isn't just about knowing lots of people. It's about building genuine, mutually beneficial relationships. Connecting with professionals in your field, attending events, participating in workshops, and even engaging on social media can open doors to new business opportunities, partnerships, and extra income streams. As you grow your network, you start surrounding yourself with people who can help accelerate your financial journey. They can offer valuable advice, investment opportunities, or even become business partners. Plus, a strong network can broaden your perspective, revealing new paths and possibilities you might not have considered. Investing time and effort in developing your network isn't just about short-term benefits. It's about building a support circle that will be essential throughout your financial journey. Over time, these connections can become one of the most valuable assets in both your professional and personal life. When we think about building wealth, we often focus only on increasing income, cutting expenses, or making smart investments. However, one of the most important factors for sustainable financial success is maintaining mental health and emotional balance throughout the journey. The pursuit of prosperity can be stressful and require long hours of hard work, which often leads to mental and physical exhaustion. That's why it's crucial to prioritize your emotional and psychological well-being. Without a healthy mind, it becomes difficult to make sound financial decisions or even enjoy the fruits of your success when it finally comes. Practicing self-care, making time for rest, and engaging in activities that bring pleasure and relaxation are essential for staying motivated and focused on your goals. Meditation, exercise, reading, or simply spending time with friends and family can be effective ways to manage stress and maintain a balanced perspective. Moreover, emotional balance helps you remain patient during your financial journey. Success doesn't happen overnight, and there will be moments when you feel discouraged or impatient. Taking care of your mental health allows you to better navigate the highs and lows, keeping your eyes on the goal and moving forward with confidence. Remember, true wealth is not just about what you own. It's also about your ability to enjoy life fully without sacrificing your inner peace. One of the most powerful secrets to achieving any kind of financial success is consistency. Many believe that reaching big goals requires big, bold, immediate actions. However, the real difference lies in staying focused and consistently executing small actions over time. If you want to build wealth, it's essential to have the discipline to follow a financial plan. This means not only investing regularly, but also maintaining the healthy habits you've built, like saving a portion of your income every month and avoiding the temptation to spend on unnecessary things. The magic of consistency lies in the details, in the small daily victories that accumulate over time and eventually result in great success. Discipline to keep a clear budget, to pay yourself first, to invest consistently, and to continue seeking personal growth, even when there are no immediate results, is what will get you to your goal. Consistency creates a virtuous cycle. As you see your money grow, your confidence and motivation also grow, and you become more committed to the process. Remember, financial success isn't about occasional grand gestures, but about doing the right thing every day. Even if the early results seem small or invisible, over the long run, consistency pays off. Be firm, stay disciplined, and trust the process. Success will be inevitable. Everyone's financial journey isn't a straight line. It's full of ups and downs. Mistakes happen, and it's normal to feel like you've made poor decisions at times, whether from investing in something that didn't work or overspending. However, the secret is to learn from your mistakes and use those lessons as stepping stones for growth. Instead of seeing a mistake as a failure, see it as a learning opportunity. If you lose money in an investment, for example, analyze what went wrong and ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every failure brings a valuable lesson that, when applied correctly, can help you avoid repeating the same mistake in the future. Moreover, it's important to adapt to change. The financial world is constantly evolving. What worked for you yesterday might not work today. This means you must be willing to adjust your plans as new opportunities or challenges arise. Sometimes, the best investment you can make is in new information, by updating your financial knowledge and adapting to market trends. Rather than being trapped by the fear of making mistakes, see each step, positive or negative, as part of your learning journey. The more you learn, the stronger and more prepared you'll be to face future financial challenges. What matters most is not avoiding mistakes completely, but knowing how to recover and move forward wiser. One of the keys to staying focused and motivated along your financial journey is the power of setting clear goals. Without defined goals, it's easy to get lost, unsure of where you're going or what needs to be done to reach success. Setting specific, measurable financial goals helps create a roadmap that guides all your financial decisions. First, think about what you want to achieve in the short, medium, and long term. Maybe in the short term, you want to pay off a debt or build an emergency fund. In the medium term, perhaps you want to buy your dream home or invest in your own business. And in the long term, your goal may be to secure a comfortable retirement or build a strong investment portfolio. When setting goals, be as specific as possible. Instead of saying, "I want to save money," define a concrete goal. "I want to save $10,000 for a down payment on a home in the next 2 years." This makes the goal more tangible and achievable, and it helps keep your motivation high, since you can track your progress over time. Also, it's crucial to break big goals into smaller, achievable steps. If your goal is to save $10,000, start with a monthly goal, like saving $500 a month. Hitting those smaller milestones builds confidence and creates a sense of accomplishment, which pushes you to keep moving toward your bigger objective. By setting clear goals, you turn your financial dreams into a practical and realistic plan. It helps you stay focused, increases discipline, and makes the path to success much clearer and more direct. In the financial world, many people want quick results. However, patience and persistence are essential to building wealth in a sustainable way. Building a strong financial foundation doesn't happen overnight, and the real journey is made up of consistent small steps over time. Many are tempted to seek shortcuts, high-risk investments, or schemes that promise fast returns. But the truth is, the best opportunities come to those who are willing to wait and invest wisely. Patience allows your investments to grow organically, and persistence ensures that you stick to your financial plan even when the results aren't immediate. Understanding that the process is gradual and that the fruits of your labor will appear in time is key to staying motivated. When you adopt a patient mindset, you begin to see that every positive action, no matter how small, is contributing to your long-term success. Remember, the biggest mistake you can make is giving up too soon. Financial success is a marathon, not a sprint. If you keep investing, saving, and adjusting your strategy over time, you'll see that persistence pays off. As the saying goes, Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither will your wealth, but with patience and persistence, you'll get there. As you progress in your financial journey, it's essential to review and adjust your plan regularly. Financial life isn't static. Things change, whether in the market, your career, or your personal needs. That's why reviewing your financial plan frequently ensures you stay on track and make the most of new opportunities. Set times throughout the year to reassess your financial goals, income sources, and investments. Ask yourself whether you're still aligned with your long-term goals and whether your priorities have changed. Maybe you've achieved certain goals and need to set new ones, or maybe your situation has shifted, requiring a revision to your plans. Regular reviews also help you adjust your strategy in response to unforeseen events, such as an economic crisis, a job market shift, or a great investment opportunity. By revisiting your financial plan often, you give yourself the chance to make corrections and maximize your outcomes before problems accumulate. Reviewing your plan also means reflecting on your financial behavior. If you notice you're not sticking to your budget or spending more than you should, it may be a sign that it's time for adjustments. This flexibility is crucial to ensure you're always moving toward your goals without feeling stuck in a plan that no longer fits your reality. By adjusting your plan regularly, you ensure that your financial journey remains dynamic and adaptable, maximizing your chances of long-term success. Investing in ongoing financial education is one of the best steps you can take to secure long-term financial freedom. The world of finance is constantly evolving, and what worked a few years ago might no longer be effective. That's why it's essential to stay up to date and constantly seek new knowledge about investing, economics, and financial strategies. Financial education isn't something you learn once and you're done. It should be a continuous process. The good news is, today there are countless free and accessible resources available, such as books, online courses, podcasts, and specialized blogs. Taking advantage of these tools can be an effective way to keep expanding your financial knowledge without spending a lot. In addition to learning about investments, it's important to study financial psychology, understanding how the human mind deals with money, what emotional triggers lead to impulsive spending, and how to cultivate an abundance mindset can make all the difference in keeping your finances under control and making more conscious decisions. As you become more informed, you become more empowered to make smart financial decisions, avoiding common traps and seizing the right opportunities. Ongoing financial education also boosts your confidence when dealing with money and investments, allowing you to make sharper decisions without relying solely on others' advice. In the end, by investing in your financial knowledge, you are building a safer and more prepared future, capable of handling any challenge that arises. Never underestimate the power of information. It's one of the most powerful tools you can have on your journey to financial independence. So did you enjoy these tips? If so, don't forget to share this video with your friends and family who could also benefit from this information. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more content like this. Your journey toward financial success starts now, and together we'll reach it. Let's go forward.